And we are back in our college series. Welcome to episode number 8. Let's get straight into the action. I am super excited, man. We are building an apartment complex on the edge of the university. Now, some background on this as we get into the episode. I'm modeling this college loosely based off of the University of Northern Colorado. Shocker. That's where I went for college. And they have like this really interesting apartment complex that are like, it's university housing. So check this out. Imagine like you're too old for the dorms, or you have a little bit of money. You're like a, upperclassman and you don't want to stay in dorms anymore. The university actually has student apartments that look just like normal apartment buildings. And then there's a private company that operates the same type of private student housing down the street in a different like city, county. So this is the first apartment complex that we are going to build, and then we will follow it up with more apartments on the other side of the highway to come, right? So technically we're still in this university area. We actually have one more episode officially for the university series in Cranberry County. And so, yeah, this episode is super chill, super laid back. I have some really cool techniques that I'm using. As you all know, my big thing right now is elevation. I love raising things up. It just gives it like a cool, realistic look, like you guys just saw on the screen. So with elevation, you literally have to mess with everything. That means you need stairs, you need fences, you need walls, you need foliage, you need a bunch of stuff to make it work. So that's what we're doing right here. So a little bit about this series, give you an update on the channel. It's been probably about 3 weeks. I took most of December off for some life things, just taking a break off of recording and regular work stuff. So I took the month off from recording, or excuse me, from editing videos. I actually got a lot of recording in. So I have probably 4 or 5 episodes of Cranberry County done. I'm going to sit down and edit them all in one little spiel, except for the last one, because that will be a questions episode. We're pretty much going to make most of the episodes from now on question episodes. So right now, I would love if you would ask a question down below. Anything that you want to know, whether it's a series, this series, Cranberry County, the other series that's going on right now, which is Hawthorne Springs. That's our downtown series. If you have suggestions, we're actually gonna go over some. We have some new viewers that have commented. Welcome to the hashtag Candy Fam. And one thing that I do want to do really quick is make sure, like even right now, pause this video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I stopped asking because I wanted to see how it would go. And I'm definitely asking you guys to subscribe now. You guys have to subscribe. There's a lot of you in my analytics that watch these videos that are not subscribing. You watch many videos. That's the thing. You watch a lot of videos and you do not subscribe to the channel. So make sure you subscribe. You get all the updates. You guys can turn the bell notifications on. Yeah, just make sure you subscribe. That's one of the big things that I have in my notes for this episode is tell people to subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing. Only if you enjoy it. I don't want you to subscribe if you're not going to watch these videos, because that actually hurts me more. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on the content. That's number one. Number two, some fun things are coming down the pipeline in the next few episodes. I have to get them ready. So make sure you're checking out all social media. Instagram is my biggest platform, followed by Twitter. We're consistent on Instagram as of 2020. So if you're watching this, in the future, welcome the binge watchers. I didn't say welcome all the binge watchers. First off, welcome all the binge watchers and all the newcomers. Welcome. So yeah, if you're watching this in the future, go ahead and check out Instagram. But we're going to do some like grown-up channel things. I've always shied away from this stuff, but we're at a place now in the design candy realm where our next big milestone, I'm gonna date this video, Lord, but I'm gonna do it. Our next big milestone is gonna be 10,000 subscribers. At the time of this video, we're just over 6,000. So that's the next thing that I'm shooting for. I do need your guys' help by subscribing to the channel like I appealed to earlier. But one of the cool things that I wanted to do when I got to 5K was start doing some really fun things for the hashtag Candy Fam. One of the things that I've been working on is just some basic merch, not crazy merch, but like some fun stuff that you would actually wear. And we are working on that. Number 2 is just exclusive like offers for the hashtag Candy Fam. So that will come, more details, probably not next episode, but the episode after that to come. And it's going to be super exclusive for the hashtag Candy Fam. So you're going to have to be like watching these videos to figure out how you guys can get some of this. And we'll also be doing some cool giveaways of the design candy merch. I love my brand. I'm not, not to brag, but it's just a candy. It's like a piece of candy. So people you're going to be wearing these. People are like, what? Like it's a super cool brand. It's super neutral, right? It's not like super loud. People are just going to be like, why are you wearing candy things? You're like, design candy. So that is coming. So again, follow me on social, number 1. Number 2, stay tuned for the next few episodes. We're going to drop some merch. I'm super excited and it's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's get into the episode. What we're doing, again, I explained this a little bit earlier, but just to reiterate, we are building an apartment complex. Now, this is similar to what I did in Palm Island. Go check that out. I don't remember the exact reference or episode in Palm Island that it was, but it was probably in the teens, maybe the late teens, maybe early teens, or late teens, mid to late teens. So go check that episode out. It's literally called Apartment Complex, but very, very similar to that. We are chugging along with this apartment complex. There's a bunch of assets. I think King Lino is the culprit. He's a beast and makes all the fun apartment assets, but these are the ones that closely fit what I'm trying to model after. Again, check out University of Northern Colorado. I think it's on 8th Street, down the street from the college, and then there's these university housings. You could probably Google university housing, but they have apartment complexes like this. And when I tell you that these things are so full, I was shocked because of the parking situation that we had. Typically in this game, they don't use parking like too crazy realistic, but oh my goodness, they use parking in this apartment complex. It's insane. I've never seen every single spot filled up. Check out the ending cinematics to see that. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. It gets me excited and hyped up about this. So yeah, it was nuts. It was literally nuts. Another thing that you can't see, but you'll also see during the cinematics is you're gonna notice we have a new university center, and I will go over it when we do a university recap video. I think I'm gonna do that where we just name everything. I'm putting that into my notes now. We're gonna do a university recap video where we name all the buildings. So get your names in below, as you guys have been doing the last few episodes, but make sure you get your names in so we can name something after you. Like this whole apartment complex needs to be named, and then we'll create custom signs using the procedural objects mod. So it's gonna be fun. But that happened. We built like a whole university center. What happened is I switched all of my content for this channel to 4K. Now, I've always had 4K capabilities. I never used them just because my hardware was kind of garbage. I'm now using 4K. So if you're watching this video in 4K, enjoy it. You're welcome. It's awesome. But I switched everything to 4K. My editing software didn't like that, and it was Chop City with all the footage that I recorded. So we lost that footage, but it's a nice building anyway, and it exists. Same thing happened in Hawthorne Springs. We had a nice art district. That's gone. I have to redo it. But yeah, you guys get the gist. So there's another new building. It's awesome. check it out in the cinematics. It's our university center. I would imagine that's where people would go to get food. There's probably a dining hall in there. There's probably, co-working space, study space, not like a library, but maybe a bookstore would be in there, restaurants, banks, banquet halls, event centers, all that fun stuff that's typically in a modern university center. So I do want to highlight some comments before we get out. We got a couple minutes left here. I want to highlight Aldo Jr. Aldo is one of the newest members of the hashtag Candy Fam. Aldo says, "Hey there, new viewer here. I came from the $2.20s last stream. Big shout out $2.20. I love his content, man, and he streamed probably like a week ago, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. I love his projects. They're amazing, and I learned so much. But he says, hello there, new viewer here I came from $2.20 stream. I'm still catching up on the videos, episode 5 currently. So I'm sorry if you already mentioned that. You'll be doing something similar to what I'll be suggesting below, but here it goes. You could make a huge sugarcane farm at the edge of the map on both sides of the main highway. Like the highway cuts through the middle of the plantation. Then you would build a small industrial complex to process the farm products, and I would also suggest a huge mansion at the main entrance of the farm to symbolize the farm's owner's house. I feel like a small town like that would have some very rich people that everyone knows because they own that famous farm industry that employs a big portion of the population of the city. I'm loving the series. Keep up the great work." Well, first off, Aldo, thank you so much. Your first comment's so impactful. I love that. I have a whiteboard. I wrote it on the whiteboard. And not only did I write it, but we're definitely going to execute that. I love it, love it, love it. If you all have any suggestions for anything building wise, the way this, county should go, let me know below. I want to do like some crazy stuff. I want to create story narratives. I want to create I just want to go crazy on just different narratives and different, aspects of Cranberry County, because we can create them and then we can build based off of those narratives. So Aldo, thank you so much. Again, if you guys have any suggestions, comments, questions, concerns, hit me up down in the comment section. Make sure you hashtag Candy Fam so I see it and you stand out. Let's do one more really quick. Let's see. Will there be an airfield in any part of the county? Says Sergeant Trashbag. Sergeant Trashbag. Yes, we're planning most likely in the next 2 to 3 episodes, we're going to start the small airport project. It's going to be small, probably 3 to 4 episodes tops. It's not like the other Palm Islands episode took legit like 5-6 episodes. So we'll probably do it in half that, 2.5, 3 episodes. It's going to be legit. So make sure you stay tuned. I also want to try to do something with like a racetrack. That's kind of on my concept board. I'm trying to find like a main building or bleacher stands. So that's an asset that I currently haven't seen. Military base is up there. We might try to do something with that. A prison is coming soon. I actually recorded the prison. Spoiler alert. Look on social for teaser screenshots for the prison. That's coming probably in 2 to 3 episodes. It's already recorded. That's a really fun build. But after that, I mean, the sky is the limit. So I definitely need more suggestions. Again, airport's coming up. Sugarcane farms is coming up. Just industrial in general needs to be addressed in this city. It's a big need. We'll probably do some sort of small office park, nothing major. And then racetrack. Did I say prison? So those are probably the 5, concepts that I'm working with. So if you guys have any suggestions, make sure you put it below. So that will do it for this episode. We're going to transition over to some cinematics. Again, next episode, we'll be wrapping up the university, followed by another episode. If this doesn't happen, bear with me. But the plan is to do another episode of legit, probably just like university recap. We'll probably do a big old cinematic episode, cinematic video, so you guys can see the university with all the details in its entirety. So big shout out to the hashtag Candy Fam, all the binge watchers. The next episode is on its way. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know if you guys like the shorter episodes. This is about 15 minutes. Hope you guys are enjoying the new format where we just talk and chill and hang out. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.